sent countless emails in. We've had nothing back. We're now personally having to go to these individuals that have made the application for the mosque. We're going to the existing mosque, and we're going to oppose it. We're going to continue coming to these offices, coming to each councillor. Anyone that doesn't come out and speak to us, we will go to them personally to discuss this issue, because we don't need any more mosques.
Understand. We're going to oppose it strongly as possible.
Okay, sir. So whether the decision's been deferred or not, how can you even consider an application which involves the segregation of men and women? Under Islam, women are worth half of a man, which is why they have this segregation of men and women. So how can you consider that in this country? How can that even be considered? It should be struck out, it should be thrown out, they should have to reapply without this segregation, because we fought long and hard for equal values in this country, and these applications are just undoing all of the hard work that's gone over 100 years. So how can this be considered? It shouldn't be deferred, it should be sent back and rejected.
We need to consider all planning applications.
Even ones that are segregated, even ones that turn the clock back.
If I can just finish my sentence, we need to consider all planning applications based on planning.
Okay.
Right, so when you say the men and women segregation isn't something that you consider, that's fine then. That's fine to segregate.
So who do we refer that to?
I'm asking. That's what.
Yeah, no, what I said was when we do planning applications, there are things that we can take advantage of, and other things that are not generally planning things that we can take account of. So the segregation of men and women is one that
What religion are you from? Because Islam, yeah? What about child brides? What about female genital mutilation? Yeah?
Alright, okay, if you want to have a sensible discussion, then
At the moment, I don't know if we are not doing it. I mean, this is not the right thing.
No, because you know there are over 140 verses in the Quran that say that you kill non-Muslims. So we need to make an appointment to discuss that with you.
Now what about all the verses in the Quran that say make war on the...
I don't know.
On the infidels.
You call us kafir, you've got a special name for non-Muslims, we're kafir, you're the Darnell Islam, we're the House of War, well you should be making war on us. Somebody in charge.
So an imam? An imam here? Who can we talk to?
You want to talk to somebody in charge? Yeah.
The man?
no, nobody here.
Who's responsible for the planning permission for the new mosque?
We've been to the council to oppose the application to build a new mosque in this area. We don't need any more mosques in this area.
Especially with separate for men and women, we fought for years to have equal rights as women in this country.
We don't treat women as second-class citizens in this country.
We work just as hard as men do.
Well, do you not practice that here?
I do, but there's never, you know.
So why do you separate men from women here? Because the Quran says that we are worth half of a man. Is that what you believe?
No, I do.
Do you believe the Quran?
Yeah, I do believe.
So we are
Well,
half
if
of a
that's what
man.
the Quran states, is that a woman is worth half of a man. Is that why you keep us separate?
I can't answer.
We don't need any more institutions that practice that kind of separation.
Sorry?
Why can't you answer a simple question?
Yes or no?
Well, I'll ask you.
Yes.
Do you believe in segregation between man and woman?
Well, I can answer.
Well, why can't you answer the question?
Is it that you can't answer or you don't want to answer because you know that we're making a valid point that in this country we don't practice that. This is a Christian country of worship.
And we're here, right? We're asking you. You're the Kent Muslim Welfare Association, yes? Yes. So we're asking you withdraw your application for a new mosque.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we Britain First, yeah, will run a big campaign against you guys personally, and also the council and the imam, yeah. You've got a mosque, yeah. We don't want these huge mosques with domes and minarets in our towns, with separate entrances for men and women in our country, in our towns, yeah. We fought over 100 years ago, the suffragettes, to get rid of segregation between men and women. Women are second-class citizens, women can't vote. We're not going to allow Islam to bring it back into our country, okay? So withdraw your application, or you're going to face a big campaign by Britain First, yeah, against you guys personally and the other people who run this organisation, yeah. We don't agree with burqas, we don't agree with female genital mutilation when girls are young, we don't agree with child brides. Just because Muhammad married a 6-year-old, don't mean that you can do it in this day and age in our country, okay? All these parts of Islam are not welcome in our Christian country. We've had enough, you've been warned, withdraw your application, otherwise we're going to launch a campaign, okay?
The Britain First Defence Force team of activists have come to Gillingham today to voice our opinion and our objection towards the application that's been put in for a new mosque in the Gillingham area. So far we've been to the council offices, we've been to the people that have put the application in themselves and to the mosques in the area to let them know that we are against this application and we will oppose it wherever possible. We're stood in a car park, Cronin's car park, which is the very spot they intend to build this mosque, just near Gillingham station. They say that they will save a few parking spaces for the public to use. We can't see that they'll fit both in. But Britain First have had enough. We've got enough mosques in the UK. There is no one monitoring what's going on in these institutions. They're responsible for the radicalisation of youth that are now going out to Syria and causing atrocities across the world. So Britain First are here today to let everyone know that we're not standing for another mosque being built in this area.
Also, this mosque is supposed to be having separate entrances for male and female, and this is something that we oppose, and every woman in this country that have fought for rights should be standing with us and opposing this mosque. We cannot have separate men and women separate in this country. We are as equal as they are.